Hello everybody, this is Quickest Hud and welcome to Dinkerberg City Skyline. This is a rerun test, sorry about that, of course. So starting off with the mini mine with the population of 1,124, land value of 57 per square. Right even here because of the everything price went down. But the land value went up, you got it. Next up is the Smith District, a population of 1,599. Land value of 52 square per square. And then next up is Poplar Square, population of 1,265, with the land value of 59 per square. So next up is Sunset Hill, population of 5,837, with the land value of 63 per square. And then with the two parks, which is first one is a theme park and second nature, with the owner of Grateful, population of 4,913. Of course, the land value is 42, which is a bit smaller than usual because of how open space Central is. Why not? Yay. And the next up is Block Square Buster, population of 1,235, with the land value of 48 per square. And now we're going to Forest District. I think I forget about the whole districting, huh? Like this. So that we make it more unique personality. Okay, Forest District, population of 8,959, land value of 58 per square. Fletchwood High, population of 4,624, with a land value of 56 per square. And the third little district on its own called Witch Ground House, with the highest land value of all the county, of 81 per square, with a population of 2,195. Up next is Autumn Downtown, which is the squarest that you can get out of it, with a population of 9,104, which is heavily thing, but it's not the heaviest of them all. Next up is Thorough Farmland, with a population of 4,528, with a land value of 58, which is one of the two major farm sections of the game that I played, which is sweet on its own kind, like right here, next to the Farm Daily, and the other side of Farmland train station, of course. And then next up, since we ignored a little bit, which is Olive Park, of 2,509, with the land value of 57 per square, which is nice. And now we get back to Magnolia's capital, population of 14,535, with the land value of 68, because apparently this is which as you can get in terms of downtown area, aside from ports. Don't forget about the port, because that's what else. Anyway, it is kind of small compared to this Autumn Downtown, but it's much more impact. High dense everywhere else. And the next up is Mickey Street Oil. Sweet Oil, a population of 1,299, and a land value of 12 per square. A higher, much more open space, less population than usual, and it's also much more office because of the hanging on the side to the neighboring county, that's for sure. And look at all that oil that you can't really get rid of. What's up with that? Anyway, next up is Cisco Shoreline, population of 8,724, with the land value of 60 per square, because here we are the land square, which is the best resort to have involved the fortress and also the statue of Coliseum, blah. You know what it's the name. With the city building on Metal Height. And now we're going to welcome to Great Dump Zone, which is heavily factory side, with the high dense, of course. Population of 7,203 with the land value of 55. Because technically, what you can see here, there's a downtown segment, while the little residential here, plenty of office around it in centralized. And then the next up is Foggy River. Foggy River has a population of 7,648 with a land value of 58 per square. Owning a this piece of land, which is disconnected from farmland and the dump zone, which is owned on its own. But it's also much more office than usual. Like really, much more office than usual because the way it looks like is that bunch of office around here, and mainly because of the low, high dense residential being just a little outer but center around, which is great and all. And then the next up is a pine campground, home of the nature resort. Population of 4,217 with the average land value of 57 cents per square. Some are alright with the factories and no, with the office and the residential. Nothing too crazy, other than the upper side, which is a little bit more dense, but not too much. While the west being just a little, yes, because the main attraction to it is the pine nature, which is attract much more than needed to be, like really. And then the next step, it's a Soma Deep Shore, population of 14,108 with a land value of 65 cents per square. It does have plenty of residential, office, stuff. Also have its own train station, for sure. Have its own theme park called Coastline. You know, on the left side, it's basically just a little residential with office place, but the other side is being so heavily dense. Like, oh my, what have I done with creation? Oh no, what am I doing here? Oh no, what can I do? Okay, let's. I'm getting ahead of myself. Welcome to Sector Trademark. Population of 7,009. What more can you have? 7,009. What the land value of 50 per square. Plenty of stuff around. Okay, let's get back to land value, which is high. Stuff. Highest stuff. Cool. And now we get to okay. Let's Lando Greer County, home of the partiest of them all. But never get to sleep, and apparently you have to get loudest echo around. Like, really? Why you need so heavily dense of crowded nature? Anyway, the population of 3,200, land value of 47. Because apparently it isn't that good of a segment because of, a few things. Like, first off, the prison, and second is the orb stuff, you know. But don't worry, it have its own thing, like a stadium, or an opera, or high interest tower. Yay! And then the next up is Clear Rose Triangle. Population of 9,722 with a land value of 52 per square. Stuff. Because here we are with this segment here. That's for sure. With the land value looking pretty average. Because of the central being the downtown segment, while the outer is just a little resonant. just a few couple spots of oil in three road this thing. Over here, technically, this little piece of land owned by Second Trademark, which is far off coast, which I almost forgot, is that we have Castle of Lord Chiprock, you know, and then a space elevator bringing lots of passengers from all over the world, including space, because Space Force is here. Nice. And then fusion power plant, which is a whole thing for the city because it's a pain to get this with one single save. You just have to do multiple save files to get this, stuff, which is very useful because, very, and also this little piece of land is also part of the forest district. Nice, like a little segment. And now we enter Countryside, population of 12,418. This is the second biggest farm value around, with a land value of 61 per square. When we get to land value, it's like pros and cons all over the place. And of course, plenty of farm here. But not the biggest, but it's plenty to go around. Also owning the ship, space station, and let's launch the spaceship while we're at it. And we're counting in 7, 6, 7. Oh wait, we're starting already? Okay, we're having a last stop. Starting. Well, what can you say other than me trying to talk? But I'm still waiting. Oh, I have to let the game go. That's nice. I forgot about it. We're having a line left off. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, we are off to the space launch. We are launching it out. We are here to bring it out to the place and no one below. And now it's coming to my face. Oh god. Anyway, let's get back to it. Whoa. No. No. Shame. Okay, next up is 11 Porky sector, population of 11,812, with the average land value of 64 per square, higher than normal because for some reason the downtown area is so heavily good land value compared to the west. Like, what's wrong with this county? Don't you want anything good to have? No? And then next up is the Lemon Cave County, population of 3,705, which is alright, because, that's around. It's not too crazy. Lower than average, that's for sure. What a shame. It could have done something better, but it's alright. Of course, the land value is stinky here. The makeup for it, so over on the right side, the counterpart with a mountain. And of course, it have its own little forest lumber section. I built it here because why not? Because I have its little own cave theme to it. That's nice. And of course, we are here. And now the biggest piece of county of them all is Skiptoe Mountain, population of 3,400, 47. With the land value, evenly 50. Who couldn't see that? in my own two lives. I mean, it's the higher, but the lower, average, and then meh around. You know, that's that's average you can get out of it because it's a mountain. What do you expect? Anyway, this is what the downtown section looks like in terms of mountainside. Have its own mountain garden. And no, it's not called Olive for a reason, but you know, we're here to show you that things have gone my way. What's good about this mountain segment is that you got bikes. A good chunk of bikes. Look at go. Amanda Clarky. Oh, educated team. Look at that. It's coloring across. Let it go. You will never see this boy again if something happens to him. Don't worry. Nothing gonna bad you. Okay, let's get back. This bike trail all around the mountain, all the way to here. But then a little bike trail again, and then back on pace here. Going around, and then ended up here. That's true. There's a little bike lane down to here, then going up and stop because the next one is back on my trail. You know, what do you think so far? Anything good? Good, because this is the last time I ever thought I was going to stop because destroyed, 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 destroyed everything, destroyed everything, everything. And that's how my future was. This for nothing. How dare you all? How dare you all? Anyway, enough of that rage. It's time to say goodbye in this playstyle. Now, we're done here.